Hey, it's Rion with Get Sexual Attraction here on YouTube. This is about the concept of double booking dates and maybe politically incorrect and all of that, but understand what's going on. The context here of double booking dates, this is to be a man in power with dating. When it comes to dating dynamics, we're talking casually dating women. We're not talking about courting them and so forth. In understanding that, you kind of have to come to grips with women will sometimes flake. If you're dating multiple women, if you're really just having fun casual dating, sometimes they will flake. So one of the things you have in your favor, instead of resisting or judging women for doing that, is just to double book your dates. Now, you don't always have to do that, but it's something I recommend to experiment with. Double book your dates. So then there's more likely a chance one of them will show up if you've been dealing with the general inevitability of flakiness that statistically will occur if you're dating lots of women and you're doing it casually. And some subcultures or regions or even countries may have flakiness more than usual. I'm not going to name some right now. You can always kind of transcend that, because there might be some men that say, "Oh, I don't get flakes." Let me go over this again. Casually dating a lot of women, like women you're just meeting and so forth, chances are any man is going to get flakes. Now, if you're managing like a tighter circle of your dating logistics where either you're courting them more or there just really is really strong interest on her part, or it's a social connection, then you may have more consistency. But just in general, talking about if you're dating a lot of women, multiple women, just casual dating, you're going to generally have flakes, and that's okay. So be okay with it. It's going to happen sometimes. Okay, so once you accept that, the power in your favor again is to do things like double book. So what happens then? You really got to step into it and own it. What if both of them show up? That's even more fun. Okay? So then if both of them show up, so first of all, by double booking a date at the same time with two different women who don't know each other, you're not doing anything wrong unless there's really something kind of between you and one of them. It's really about, this is casual dating. So if you're thinking courtship, you might not want to do that. By double booking, you're protecting yourself, you're respecting your time, and it's a powerful thing to do. So if neither of them show up, okay, at least you double booked a date. If one of them shows up, don't worry about the other one. Something happened, okay. If both of them show up, let's talk about that for a minute. And again, this isn't like, because it's not politically correct, but if we look at the all honesty of dating dynamics, women flake. We're not judging them for that, or saying it's a lack of integrity or anything like that. We're just being in power as men, and I'm in favor of empowerment of both. Okay, so there can be all kinds of things. Sometimes I've flaked on women too. So we want to be empowered. So if both women show up, so you double book a date, and both women show up, then it just turns into a social host mode. Just go into social host. Be fun, be casual, be open, introduce them, and don't try to get physical or anything with either of them. You really shouldn't even prefer one or the other, just be host. Okay, so, and it's just a fun time for everyone else. It's empowering for them too. Now that's important, because they're meeting someone new, they're seeing you in a different context, how you interact with people. And in this case, you're not trying to get anything, you're not trying to court one. It's about having fun and being free. Then you just leave it at that. Take them both out, you know, they can try to figure out where things are at. You're just having fun. It's just being social fun host. So you have to be comfortable with that. Then they can follow up with you. And that's an empowered thing. So I recommend, if you haven't, if you're on that strategy of casual dating and things aren't serious with women and they know where you're coming from, it's just, you know, casual fun, let's hang out sometime, give me a call. Try that out. Double book your dates. Now, if you're getting flakes for other reasons, and this is, I assume that you're in power dealing with the statistical inevitability of flakes, if you're dating a lot of women. If you're disempowered in getting flakes, that's a separate subject. So we can talk about that more in the next video. This is Rion, GetSexualAttraction.com. Get your ebook there. I've moved on to other things in my life. Professional dating coach for 8 years, and now this is like the one thing I'm doing is evolved from the dating niche to really coach men where it's really centered around sex energy and sex presence, but it's getting these tips out that's still relevant to your dating life. So you can see what's going on there at GetSexualAttraction.com, and we'll talk to you later.